G'day folks, Wagman here. Welcome back to the workshop. This is Wagman's tip of the week, cutting down your wagtail disc to suit your pouch. Here we go. This here is the standard wagtail disc, completely round and perfect. However, the problem with this when trying to fit into in a horizontal holding position on your belt is that this doesn't fit correctly into the holding pouch. So as you can see, there's a holding pouch here. I've also got a different style of holding pouch here, just to show you two different styles. I prefer this one. My son prefers this one. So I'll show you the two different styles and how they work with the discs. So this disc here doesn't, when holding in this position, in the horizontal position, doesn't fit nicely and sit comfortably. There's too much movement and it flops from one side to the other. On this one also, it doesn't sit correctly, flops from one side to the other. It's quite annoying, jiggles around and actually easily pops out. If you're bending over, it tends to want to fall out. So here's what I'll show you what I do with my wagtail discs to make them fit correctly. What I'm showing you is not for the Boab. The Boab, obviously the full disc is perfect. So anything from 12-inch upwards goes into the Boab. Anything from 10 inches down goes into the horizontal position on the belt holders. Okay, so as you can see here, I've cut the discs. Now these ones I've just cut pretty much square, and this one here I've actually cut little loops into here. This one suits, this little loop section here was when I was using this system right here, before I changed to the bull ring with hip clip attachment. So the bull ring with the hip clip doesn't need to have these little rings on it, but the hammer holder type holder is better with these little rings on it. Sits in nicely, hugs it nice and neat. I'll show you how that works now. Okay, I'll start with my little ledger. My little ledger always sits here with me at all times, well, when I'm doing commercial work at all times, and sits very snug in this pouch. As you can see, it goes all the way down to the channel, so it sits nice and snug and there's no way that is falling out. It's nice and snug and fits in there beautifully. It's level, stays level. Also with my 10-inch, this is my 8-inch, but you can use 7-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, no problem on this. This also is cut straight down here. Still has the swinging, pivoting ability, absolutely no problem. Hasn't affected the strength of it at all. I've been doing this for a number of years now and I've had no problem at all with this. So this 8-inch also sits all the way down. I'll just take this pad off. The 8-inch also sits all the way down to the channel, so it doesn't rock from side to side, as you can see. Nice and firm and strong, and again, because it sits all the way down, it doesn't want to fall out. Okay, so that's that. Now if I go to this side, and I'll show you this one here, where I cut this little, or drilled these little holes or loops, I guess, in here. That corresponds with this section here, and that sits beautifully in like that. And if you can see those little loops, they sit perfectly on this wire here. That just holds it in place, nice and snug also. Again, it goes all the way down to the channel. You can see the difference here. I'll just take this pad off again so you can see. If you can see here, it doesn't go anywhere near the channel, so it moves way too much, as opposed to that sitting in beautiful and snug and does not go anywhere. Alright, so there's your little tip of the week. Cut your discs to suit your preferred method of holster for your belt. Now the other reason, I'll give you a little tip on this little fella here. One of the reasons I did like it in the early days, it gives you an extra pouch in here. So if you're using, for example, magic eraser, you want somewhere to put it, it tucks beautifully in that little section there and is ready at hand anytime you want to use it. Same with your white Doodlebug, sits beautifully in there like that. And again, pull it out of any of your stainless steel pads, they all fit beautifully in there and are at your right hand whenever you need them. There's no reaching for pouches. Look, I really don't like pouches all that much. I'm not a pouch man. I rather have it right on hand, right where I want it. Bang, 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 bang. Sort of works for me. Alright, so there you go folks. Wagman's tip of the week. Nice, easy, simple one. One that you can be getting on with right away. Alright, so this is Wagman. Give that a go. Hooray.